Hello and good evening, everybody. Welcome to our Thursday night XCL first race of the evening. It is a double header tonight, so we have the first race here at Indianapolis, 8 p.m. BST right now if you're in Europe. And then in 2 hours' time, we have our second race over at Kyalami. That'll be hosted by the Dick Trickle Racing Network. So if you're there for the second race, then just make sure you head over to Dick Trickle Racing Network to follow that one. But like I said, first of all, we are here at Indianapolis. I've murdered that, but Indianapolis. There you go, that's better. And yeah, we are here for a 30-minute race, which will mean there will be a mandatory pit stop for fuel. Most people do like a 1 litre splash and dash, so that should at least provide us with a little bit of action today at the Indianapolis circuit. Because it's quite a short circuit, we are going to have a 30 car limit on this race. I believe of the 30 that signed up to the race, we do have 28 out on the field. That's a really good turnout. Actually, that's 29 now. It looks like someone else has just joined at the last minute. So yeah, we have 29 out of 30 drivers out on track, including 2 brand new rookie drivers. So I will introduce those later on. And we're also a bit spoilt today because we do have Zidane here, who is one of our gold class drivers. Now today is one of the multi-class events in the sense, I mean, everyone's GT3, but we have rookies, we have bronze, silver, and gold drivers out there. So we've got a nice, good mixture of drivers. It'll just be a case of, can the rookies prove themselves against the stronger drivers? It is a good, I like these, well, it's challenging in the sense that, the rookie drivers haven't necessarily got the experience over the not necessarily faster, but the more experienced sort of bronze, silver, gold drivers. But what these kind of events today will give you is an opportunity for the rookie drivers, because the class of field or the field rating, the XCL ratings will be higher, because obviously the bronze, silver, and gold drivers do raise that kind of rating. It means if you are, as a rookie driver, can have a really good race out there today, then it does improve your chances of potentially setting a good, getting a really good rating. As I'm just looking here with Adam Shaw, he was the first driver out of the pit lane, and he's been absolutely swamped by loads and loads of drivers on their outlap, and none of these were being visually aware of what was going on. And I don't know if that means that Adam Shaw has defaulted his first lap. Let me just switch to Tim and see if he has. No, he's still out there setting a time. So Adam Shaw has been really, really hindered here by these drivers all squabbling around for position. And they should have been aware that obviously there was faster drivers coming down the start line. So already we're seeing, that kind of rookie stroke bronze, silver, gold kind of mismatch here, where some people just aren't experienced at the kind of racecraft you need when you're on these busy kind of tracks with loads of people coming around there. But it looks like the BMW ahead is just ignoring all the signs and just going for it. But we will ride with Adam Shaw, like I said, so he hits the first benchmark time. I think based on what I've seen in the practices and stuff, we probably should see a 1:36, as Adam Shaw does decide to just cancel his lap, and then he'll go around again next time round. But yeah, I think the pole time will be somewhere in the 1:36s. Maybe, just maybe, we'll see a 1:35. But yeah, 1:36 is kind of where you want to be if you want to be somewhere in the discussion for pole position. As you see, Zidane sets a 1:37.2. So yeah, like I said, you should be seeing a 1:36 as the kind of fastest times out there. So let me just see who else is coming around to set some times, and then we'll get cover some drivers here. So Rise and Flow Race is coming around the last bend now, and we'll see what kind of time he can set first time out. And then we have I would say MS Dillon sets a 1:37.0. So, but as Rise and Flow Racer crosses the line, he does set a time 5 seconds off the pace. So he will have to find a bit more pace out there today. Parquinho, we do know, is a quick driver. He has come around the last couple of corners now, so we'll see what his first representative time is. So currently, so we do have 5 drivers in the 1:37s, now 6 drivers in the 1:37s. So we'll just, I think we'll continue to see those times kind of tumble down. But as Parquinho crosses the line, he goes 1:37.5, 1:37.6. That's not a bad lap out there. The next driver coming around to potentially set a time is the number 13 car of Ninja. Oh, actually, I've just looked down. There's quite a lot of messages in the chat here, so let me just keep up with this one for a second as well. So, Dictator Racing is saying, hey guys, good evening. So welcome, Dictator. Wolf saying, hey Red, how's it going? I'm doing really good. Wolf, how are you? Wolf saying that it'll be an interesting race if they can find the pit entry. It is quite hidden away and quite a tricky one as well. You can attack it quite fast, but you don't want to cross those lines. Jamie Fellows saying, Dictator, I just hate this track in general. Yeah, Jamie Fellows, you're not an Indianapolis fan, that is for sure. I do agree there. Dictator saying today the splash and dash is a difficult strategy on the first lap because it's such a long pit lane. Is that, Dictator, because you think you'll be lapped before you get out of the pits on the other side? But yeah, so Baby Ninja on his first lap sets a time 3.6 seconds off the pace. He came in quite late with no practice, so we'll keep an eye on that as it goes on. I see the number 99 car of CGT Trolley. Now, CGT Trolley is one of the brand new drivers to XCL today, so I wish you all the best, CGT. You're out there racing with a bit of a battle against the other driver that is new today, but you're 3 seconds off the pace after your first couple of laps, and that's not a bad place to be on your first qualifying attempt with us. As we do see now, MS Dillon has set a 1:36.4 with Dave a 1:36.5, and then there's 6 drivers still within a second of the pole lap, but I did say we would see a 1:36 for definite, maybe a 1:35. Let's see what MS Dillon can do. MS Dillon is a bit of an Indianapolis specialist, so he will be hoping to get pole for sure and potentially win. I think in these last couple of races he's 2 for 2 on the wins and poles. So good luck out there. Salem G crosses the line. He does improve, but he stays 20th place. The number 78 car of Red Taco inbound manages to join late. I do like that BMW. And as he's 3.1 seconds off the pace currently, let's see what he can do on his next time lap. Can he improve himself and get himself into the top 10? We'll find out now as he crosses the line. He does pip CGT Trolley to 13th place. Let's see, the number 11 car of Weenity. Weenity is one of the newer drivers to XCL. He's only been racing for a couple of days with us, so I wish him all the best out there. He's got what looks like, is that Daniel Zaitsev ahead of him? I'm not sure. No, it's not. It's someone else. But this is going to be really good for Weenity. He's going to get a nice little draft coming down to the final straight, and that might boost his chance of getting a better time here. He's currently 2.8 seconds behind, but he's in that slipstream. Can he improve up to the top 10? As he crosses the line, he does go one better into 13th. The number 17 car, Parquinho, is coming around again for his next time, so let's see what he can do. Currently, the pole lap is a 1:36.1. Zidane has pipped AMS Dillon, so I think if we are going to see that pole time beaten, it might be into the 1:35s. We have been threatening it, but there's now only 3 drivers within the kind of pace you'd expect to be on pole currently. Quite a lot of defaulted laps out there, but the next driver out there that can potentially set a time is the number 5 car. Where are you, number 5? That is Zidane on the front row. So let's see what he can do on his next lap. Here, currently on pole with 1:36.1. Yeah, Dictatore saying the pit lane is way too long and the lap is way too short, so pitting on the first lap, he believes, isn't a great strategy. Dictatore, the question is, when are we going to see you out there on the racetrack again soon? I haven't seen you out there for a while. But as Zidane's coming on the line, can he be the first driver to break into the 1:35s? The answer is no. Very anticlimactic there. So 1:48 is the next driver that can... Where are you? There you go. That is AMS Dillon. So AMS Dillon, like I said, is a Indianapolis specialist. He's not going to like the fact that he is not on pole. Can he cross the line and get himself into those magical 1:35s? And no, he doesn't improve either. So they're struggling to find extra pace out there at the minute. Let's see, the number 666 car of... Where are you? I thought I saw 666. Maybe it wasn't. Oh, it is. There is a 666 car there. I just can't see the numbers. Okay. It was Doug's Bores. So, Doug's Bores is currently 13th place, 2.1 seconds off the pace. I will quickly introduce the other new driver whilst we're out here. And actually, look at this rookie up here in 4th place currently, just coming out of the pit lane. But I just want to mention him. So Arriving Flame and CGT Trolley are the 2 new drivers out there. But look at that rookie splitting the silvers, bronzes and golds out there in 4th place. Only 0.6 off of the pole lap. I love it when we see a brand new rookie come in and has pace, because it just means we're going to have some more exciting action out there. But Arriving Flame is looking like he has got some speed. He was threatening it in practice, and I wasn't seeing it for a while, but here he is in 4th place currently. Looks like... Is he a controller driver, or is that just maybe my game having a bit of a glitch there for a second? But yeah, good luck to you as well. We'll see what he can do later on. So for anyone that is new to XCL, and you may not be familiar with the colours, so if you have a red banner next to your name, that means you are what we class as a rookie driver. So it means every driver, when they start with XCL, starts with 1,500 rating points, and then obviously that can rise and fall based on how well you do out on track. And then if you get past 2,000 points, you then turn into a bronze driver, 3,000 silver, 4,000 gold. So if you have a silver banner, that means you are either a bronze or a silver driver, so you've made it out of the rookie classes. And then if you have a white banner, like Zidane currently on pole with a 36.0, we're getting so much closer now to that magical 135. But yeah, if you have a white banner, that means you are a gold or stroke platinum driver. Now, we don't have any platinum drivers, and we only have 4 gold drivers at XCL, and Zidane is one of them. So he is showing why he is a gold class driver currently out there, yeah, with a 136.0. But yeah, so Arriving Flame up in 5th place as the only rookie driver in the top 10 is quite an impressive feat. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what he can do in the race. Dave coming around now. He's managed to pip AMS Dylan, who I did pip, as I said, as the Indianapolis specialist. He is currently in 3rd place currently. Now, we now have actually 8 drivers all in a second. Basically, those 8 drivers are all in the 136s. That's going to be a mad race between those 8 drivers. And big shout out to Mad Sycaster, one of our event managers. He is yeah, currently in 6th for qualifying, which is really, really good out there. As AMS Dylan does in... Oh, no, I was Daniel's 8th, so sorry, crossing the line. He does go 3rd. He has pipped AMS Dylan down to 4th place. Let's see who else is out there potentially setting a time. We have the number 13 car. Can I find you quickly? That is Ninja. Ninja 4 seconds off the pace currently 21st. Can he break into the top 20 of his last qualifying lap as he crosses the line? What does he set? No, he does. Oh, no, he does. He does improve. So he goes up to 18th place. So well done, baby Ninja. That's not a bad little qualifying lap by you. Rise and Flow Racer currently 23rd. Can he pip you? No, he stays 23rd. Couple of drivers coming across the line. I'm not going to catch them in time. Looks like we have the number 99 car of CGT Trolley. Currently been pipped by Forzy to 17th there, but he's now in 18th. Can he improve on his last lap? The other rookie out here, he goes 15th. That's a fantastic qualifying session by him. We have a few more drivers crossing the line. Can I catch any of these quickly? Number 71 car of Arriving Flame. He's going to cross the line. Can he improve? He does. He goes P5 on his debut with XCL. Great qualifying lap by him. And the other rookie driver that did break into the top 10 at the end there was Right Karts. Right Karts, I don't know if I've heard that name before. So Right Karts, I don't know if you're a new driver or whether you're just a returning driver, but if you are returning, welcome. If you are new, then good luck today as well. Dick Trickle, I see you've just joined the chat. Can you confirm if Right Karts, the number 6 McLaren, is that a new driver as well? I have introduced the other two, but Dick Trickle, you will be excited to see Arriving Flame, the new driver, P5 in qualifying. One of only 2 rookies in the top 10 here. He's less than half a second off of the pole time by a gold driver. Exciting times for Arriving Flame, I think. Dick Trickle saying that Right Karts isn't a new driver, so he's just a returning driver, so welcome back, Right Karts. And then CGT Trolley does get pipped right at the end there, but he qualifies in 16th place out of 30 drivers, so that is a great little qualifying time, or qualifying session by both of the new drivers. Just to check the field here, we do have, yeah, we have 28 in total, so it does look like we have got... yeah, we got 28, so we lost 1, I think, because there was 29 earlier, so I don't know who that is that's dropped out there, but yeah, we've got a good little session here. Let's just have a look at the timetables quickly then. So in qualifying, so the fastest last sector was set by Arriving Flame, actually, so he does hold one of the fastest sector times there, but it was only just slightly beating Zidane, so I don't know if we would have seen a 135 today, but still, look at that. That is 8 drivers from first down to 8th, all within, all setting, 136s, which is fantastic. I think we're going to see some great battling by those 8. Hopefully they can all get around the first corner unscathed. And then we have Tim and Right Cuts and Doug Bors all within the 137s. Then it drops down into another battle, kind of down from like 12th down to 21st. It's all separated by just over a second, and then we have a couple of drivers in the 40s, 41s, 42s, 43s, 45s. Those drivers are having a little battle at the end there. So we have, like Joe Knows, Rise and Flow Racer, Salem G. These are all good regular drivers with XCL. They're just going to have to hope there's a bit of carnage and action up the top. One thing you have to pay attention to, like I said, is that GT3 did say that it is a bad strategy to pit on your first lap here because you will be lapped. Actually, I do think in one of the races previously, maybe at the double sprint, no, it wasn't double sprint race, it was another race where Joe Knows pitted on, I think it was Laguna Seca actually. He pitted on the first lap and he was lapped, and basically it cost him so many positions in the long run. So it is something we need to keep an eye on. But I will go through the order for you in a second, guys, and then we will get this race started.
10 seconds.
Dick Chuckle saying Adam Shaw is 3 points short of silver. He should clear that one out today. Zucaritis, Forzy, both saying good luck, everyone. Mana Shark saying I'm just 900 away. Right, let's just go through the order then, guys. So our only gold class driver out here today is on pole. He has, he qualified with 136.0. Then we do know the next 8 drivers have got the same time. So Dave is in second alongside him. Daniel Zaitsev is the leader of the Porsche battle. He managed to pip AMS Dylan, who I did say is an Indy specialist. He's going to be pretty racy come the start line, so watch out for AMS Dylan. In 4th place, Arriving Flame, brand new XCL driver, his first ever competitive race with us. He is also the lead rookie driver out there in 5th place, so good luck to you today. He is alongside Parquinho in a all McLaren 3rd row. Mad Caster, great qualifying performance by him. He's tucked up in 7th place, so one of our event managers here at XCL, so good luck to you. You're alongside Adam Shaw, who we do know only needs 3 points to become a silver class driver today, so anything in the top 15 or so, he should be fine there. Tim SR3 is alongside Right Karts, our 2nd place rookie driver in rounding out the top 10. Doug Bors is in 11th alongside Mark Music. Now, Mark Music in 12th. That's a really good qualifying time by you as well, Mark. So good luck out there and see if you can get yourself into a top 10 finish. RXR Tool is alongside the Seapool in 13th and 14th with TNT Palamo alongside our other XCL debutant today. CGT Trolley, good luck to you. Let's see if you can get yourself up into the top 10. Baby Ninja with no practice or setup is currently in the P17. He'll be really happy with that. He's alongside one of our newcomers to XCL. I think it's his 2nd or 3rd day in Wienerty. Malmsey and Forzy round out the top 20 here, so that's quite a strong top 20 there. Red Tucker inbound is alongside Joe Knows for 21st and 22nd. Salem G currently on the 12th row of the grid, I'm going to say, alongside Zucaritas. I still need to learn how to say your name properly. Rise and Flow Racer is alongside Slasher in what is 26th. And then Bimmer is alongside Subsonic 10 in what is 27th and 28th. Now, Menro is a spectator here today, and I do remember him saying he did want to co-commentate with me today, so I'll invite him into the chat currently, and we'll see if we can get him in here. Oh, wow, I've just accidentally... I need to get back to the front here quickly. There you go, sit down. Cool, yeah, so, Menro. Oh, yeah, and Tony Doc saying good luck, let's go racing. I think this is going to be a good one today, guys. We've got such a good class of field out there. Zidane leading the way, but I said don't rule out like AMS Dylan, who we do know has got great race pace around here. He's got 2 wins out of 2 here. He's going to try and make it 3 out of 3 today, so let's see what he can do. But any one of those top 8 drivers could potentially finish on the podium here. They do all look like they've got the right kind of pace for the battle out there today. But as we cross the line, it is green lights, go, go, go for 30 minutes of Indianapolis action at XCL. Zidane's going to have the inside line. That is quite a good place to be Indianapolis, because you can just sort of attack that first corner as long as you don't hit that curb too heavy. Daniel Zaitsev's trying to, oh no, as we do see Parquinho and looks like AMS Dillon go bumping side by side there. Mad Saikasa's just kind of avoiding that kind of collision. You'll want to just get around here safely. Has a Raving Flame, yeah, Raving Flame has got himself up to 4th place here. He's pipped AMS Dillon at the start, and he's looking pretty racy alongside Daniel Zaitsev here, but Daniel Zaitsev's going to have the inside line for the next corner, so these two are looking pretty good as AMS Dillon's going to try and dive back down the inside, so Arriving Flame's going to try and attack 4th, but he's going to have the inside line for the next corner. You've got to stay careful, guys. Really good racing by the XCL rookie here. So he has it looks like everybody has got through cleanly here as well. I haven't seen any yellow flags out there. Everybody, there isn't even any space at the back here. So this is great racing. There is a drive-through penalty, what looks like for Zucaritis. He must have been out of position at the start line, but really every single driver has got through here cleanly as AMS Dillon and Arriving Flame do collide here. I was looking at the back of the map there. I don't know if any of you saw that more than me. I don't know whose fault that was, but unfortunately for Arriving Flame, as Mad Sidecaster just goes to the back of him as well. And oh no, there's a sandwich there, and Adam Shaw's going to go. Oh, he just saves it from going into the wall there. I don't think so. Mad Sidecaster had to slam on his brakes because he was going to crash potentially into the back of Arriving Flame there, and then that allowed 2 drivers to go on the outside. And Adam Shaw tried to go into the middle of 2 cars where there was no space for 2 cars to go, so he got a bit of a collision there. But it is as you were at the front, so Zidane has got through in the lead with Dave just behind him. Daniel Zaitsev has got through unscathed, so it's as you were for the top 3. Parquinho is in 4th place. Arriving Flame, after that little collision with MS Dillon, has kept himself into 5th place. Mad Sidecaster has avoided all those kind of collisions in action. He's in 6th place, with Right Karts now up to 7th. Doug Bors has made it up to 8th. Wasn't Malmsey in 20th place on the first in qualifying? He's up to 9th place. Mark Music rounding out the 10th with TNT Palamau just behind him. Actually, looks like Adam Shaw has actually just passed him for 11th, so it's actually Palamau in 12th. CGT Trolley is he has got a bit of scuffs all around his car on the left-hand side there, but he has survived the onslaught of the first lap, and he's got himself up to P13. Forzie's had a good start here as well. He's up to 14th with Weenity in 15th. Red Taco inbound is 16th after those little collisions at the start, and Zucaritis is up to 17th, but he does have that drive-through penalty for being out of position at the start. He has got looks like Rise and Flow Racer go around the outside of him there, so that's a great little move by him as Sonic 10 tries to also get involved in that action. Salient G will be watching these squabbles. He's up there in 22nd place currently with Bimmer M34i behind him in 23rd. Slasher is in 24th, and then Tim has opted to pit early doors, so that strategy has worked for these guys, with XCL Tool in there as well, and the Seapool in 27th, MS Dillon pitting as well in 28th. So watch out for these guys. They're now going to be able to pump in some really good lap times, especially people like AMS Dillon, you do know he's got good pace here. Let's see what he can do as the race unfolds. Now, Zidane has lost first place here to Dave, and he has got the fastest lap out here as well. Daniel Zaitsev's now looking pretty racy on Zidane. Is he going to try to dive down the inside on the first corner? It looks like he's going to play it safe here and stay in 3rd currently, but yeah, I don't know what happened there. Zidane goes wide again. Zidane doesn't seem to be doing quite well on his first couple of opening laps, and he might lose 2nd place to Zaitsev as well. Zaitsev's going to have the inside line. Can he hold it around there? Zidane goes late on the brakes, and he does go pretty wide out there, and he's going to tuck back into 3rd place. So Zidane has lost 2 places in the space of half a lap. He's going to want to start dialing in a little bit more now, as we do see Parquinho and Arriving Flame currently settled into what is 4th and 5th place out here. Doug Bors is looking pretty racy on Right Karts. He is in 8th, chasing down 7th place Right Karts here. Ninja, although he's in 14th place, I think he qualified in 17th, did he? So that's not a bad little opening start by him as well. So a lot of drivers have made up a few spaces at the start here, as we do see now loads of more drivers in the pits now. Slasher Knives, Zucaritis, CGT Trolley, Joe Knows, Forzi, TNT Palamo. Now that drive-through penalty isn't going to be that catastrophic for Zucaritis, because you can do a drive-through penalty at the same time as pitting, I think, so that's going to work out well for him. But Zidane now is tucked up in the back of Daniel Zaitsev. They go down the inside. He almost takes out the back of Daniel Zaitsev. He manages to recover quite well there, and Daniel Zaitsev's going to have seen that in his rearview mirror, but that's going to give him a bit of breathing space now, as he almost lost that place back again. Let's see what else we've got. Adam Shaw, who we do know is only 3 points off of being classed as a silver driver. And he wants to, as we see, a BMW. Is that Malmsey? Yeah, he's opted for a weird pit entry there. But yeah, Adam Shaw is only 3 points off of a silver driver. And if he can finish in the top 10, I think he'll comfortably get himself into those points. Great driving by Mark Music here. As I'm just looking behind that, actually, sorry. There's Weenity, Ninja, and Red Teco inbound on a really big battle here for what is 11th, 12th and 13th. Is Ninja going to make a move here on Weenity? Dives down the inside. Weenity, is he aware of it? They go side by side here. Weenity is going to have the inside line for the next corner, but he hits the gravel a little bit. Is that going to allow Ninja a chance to get back up on him on the next corner? This is great racing by these guys. Really, I suppose, apart from those few little collisions, which I think most of them will probably go down as racing incidents, just because it is a bit, tight out there on the first lap. As Ninja drives down the inside here again of Weenity. These two are looking pretty racy out here for 12th and 13th place. But yeah, I think really it's been quite clean out there. It's been really good racing. There was a bit of damage and scuffs and bumps, but it's GT racing. It isn't F1. We aren't fairies out here. We can start little love taps here and there. That's fine. But yeah, as Weenity does take a really tight inside line. Is that going to allow Ninjas all over the back of Weenity here? So I'll just stay with this battle for a second and see if we can get a bit of overtake. Malmsy's currently the net leader for pit stoppers. I will go through the field in a second. Let's just check in with the chat. Dylan was 0.3 up twice on his final quali time before he dirtied, so Defo has the pace. Dick Trickle said, Jesus fuck. Dick Trickle, what are you saying Jesus to? Like, is it are you impressed or are you shocked by the standard here? But I'll come back to this one in the battle. Oh no, actually I'll stay because I think Ninja's going to get him now. Ninja's going to dive around the outside. Let's see if Weenity can fight back. But this has allowed Rise and Flow race into the battle, so Weenity might lose 2 places in the space of a couple of corners here. Weenity is weaving a little bit just to break that kind of toe, but Rise and Flow Racer's looking pretty racy on him now. He does have that front end damage. Can he dive down the inside here? Or he thinks better of it. I think this battle's going to go on for some time now. But let me just walk you through what's happening at the front. So Dave is still out in front. Danya Zaitsev is holding second place and the fastest lap of this race. Salient G's getting lapped there currently. Zidane is in third. It does look like Arriving Flame, the lead rookie driver and XCL debutant, has got past Parquinho now, and he's now going to start trying to chase down those leaders for what will be a debutant podium. Which is a kind of a elite thing to do today, to do XCL, but it has been done many times before. It can happen again today. Mats Lycaster having a fantastic race, currently in 6th place. He avoided all that carnage at the start, and he's managed to hold that position, and he's doing quite well out there. Wright Karts is in 7th place. He's got Doug Bors just behind him in that yellow 606 Ferrari. Adam Shaw has made it up to, obviously he was already in 9th place, so yeah, he has got Mark Music doing his best to hold up to him here, but he's currently in 10th place. As we know, Red Taco inbound, because of that battling behind him, has managed to bottle away a little bit in 11th, with Ninja currently holding 12th place. Weenity is in 13th, Rise and Flow Racer in 14th, and then Bimmer in 15th. Now we know Tim is the lead pit stop car out there. He has IXR Tool just behind him. We do know these two drivers pitted on lap 1, and the strategy seems to be paying off for them right now. Malmsey is 5 seconds back in 18th. He has AMS Dylan looking to make moves here. He needs to start kicking on if he wants to do well in this race. I don't know if he's got any kind of damage out there. The Seaple is in 20th with Forzy. Just lost the place to Joe Knows in the other Mercedes. They're both racing Mercedes here, but they're 11 seconds off the pace of the top 20, so they need to have a kick on as well. Subsonic 10 is currently in 23rd place. He is in a race with Salient G. Salient G is, just, actually it looks like Salient G maybe has got past him now as we see Mark Music. Yeah, Salient G has passed Subsonic 10 for what is 23rd place. Zucaritis, okay, so it turns out you don't, I thought, can anyone answer that question in the chat? If you pit whilst you have a drive-through penalty, does it eliminate both? I don't know if that is true or not. Slasher is in 26th place with CGT Trolley. Oh no, he looks like he's maybe had a nightmare out there or something, but he was in 16th place and he's now down in 27th. He's just parked on the side of the track way out there. I don't know what's happened to him, but that debutant is, he's going to be one of the last drivers out there. What an unfortunate incident by him. I don't know what's happened. TNT Palamo is in 28th place, having pitted, and he is the last driver out there. I did invite Menro to the chat, but he hasn't joined us today, which is unfortunate. I thought he was going to have a guest appearance today, but it's all good. Right, let's see what's happening out there then. So what's happening with the Rise and Flow Racer Weenity battle? This is a really, really close one out here. Oh, as it looks like Ninja's now on the back of Red Taco inbound. So these 4 drivers for 11th, 12th, 13th and 14th, this might be settled in the pit lanes here. But Ninja is just turned up a notch today. Oh no, he just touched the inside line there. I was, maybe you can hear me talking about him. But yeah, he was for a second looking really, really racy and potentially going to close that gap on 11th place. They've got an 11-second deficit to the top 10. But these 4, look at them. That's this 11th, 12th, 13th and 14th, all on the track together, all battling out there, looking really, really good. Who else is out there having a close battle? It looks like the Seapool on Malmsey here for what is 19th and 20th place. The Seapool and Malmsey have both pitted as, yeah, the Seapool takes it a little bit deep in there, has to take avoiding action. I think Malmsey broke a little bit earlier than he thought so, but yeah, can he get a good drive out these last couple of corners and make a move on Malmsey for 19th place? As I'm just looking at the rest of the field, the IXR Tool is looking pretty racy now on Tim. He's looking a bit closer out there. These are the drivers in front of the guys ahead, as AMS Dillon does now get through, and he is going to try and close these 2 guys down as the 2. AMS Dillon would need to pass these 2 to become like the net kind of pit stopper out there, but XCL Tool is looking pretty good out there. He kind of went for a bad spell recently. He had a lot of bad form, but currently P17. I think they will make up a few more places when everyone else does opt to pit in, as it does look like the number 420 car of Madsai Caster is now coming in the pits, and he does have a few more people, maybe Doug Bors joining him as well. So this is the first kind of gaggle of cars in the front queue. So what will be interesting, like I said, is between like Madsai Caster and like Doug Bors and things, how they stack up against Tim. Because then we can kind of gauge where they're going to roughly be on the track. Wolf saying, go Ninja, go, go, go. Yeah, Ninja's doing quite good out there today. He said he's looking really racy on Red Taco inbound. These 4 guys, yeah, are all pretty close on the field. And actually, a couple of back markers coming up here, as Doug Bors is now and Madsai Caster are coming out the pit lane. It looks like they're going to be. Where's Tim on this? So Tim's coming around. Oh no, they're going to be miles ahead. So Tim, AMS Dillon, and IXR Tool are not going to have done. They're probably going to be racing for what the outside top 10 positions now. Because if you look at Madsai Caster, actually, are they coming out of the pit lane? Maybe I'm wrong here. Oh, take it back. Maybe Tim's going to. Okay, I'll take it all back. So Tim and IXR Tool are going to cruise past what looks like Madsai Caster. Because that pit lane is so long, it was misleading. I thought they were coming. So you can see that they're accelerating out now as Tim is diving down the inside. The question is, can AMS Dillon make a move on these guys as he's coming around the first corner? Now he will get ahead of Doug Bors, but I think Madsai Caster, who was net 6th in this race, is going to be ahead of MS Dillon. So that would put MS Dillon in net 7th in this race and Doug Bors in net 8th. So we'll keep an eye on it as everyone else does decide to pit here. Daniel Zaitsev is currently, whoa, look at this mass train of cars here. A lot of these are back markers, but yeah, Dave's trying to dive down the inside of, I think that is Joe Nose there, and Daniel Zaitsev is going to get held up a little bit here as these guys do try and battle through. But Zidana's about a second off this, and then we have Arriving Flame coming through, and then Parquinho about 2.2 seconds behind him. So all 5 of these cars do have a chance to still potentially win this race, because like I said, it can all be settled in the pit stops. As now Adam Shaw and Right Karts are now pitting. So this is going to start promoting these drivers that pitted early. It is going to start promoting them up the order. It seems we have masses of open track out here, and then just like a few different groups of drivers out there. Kind of, you can see where Zidane is. Sort of Dave is out on the track here, but so I'm running with Tim here. So Tim is that a back marker ahead of him? Yeah, that is Bimmer, who is just opting to go in the pits now. So he's now pitting now. This is going to release Tim. So where is Tim in relation to Adam Shaw now? Yeah, driving down the home straight. Tim is coming down. So where is Madsai Caster and AMS Dillon? So this is these guys. Where are they going to come out in relation to Adam Shaw? Adam Shaw is now coming out of the pit lane. Where's Madsai Caster? These guys are battling side by side here. That's IXR Tool diving down the inside there. So where is, I think Adam Shaw has pipped all of these drivers. Look at that, he has come out and he is going to be ahead of not only Tim, but IXR Tool as well. So Adam Shaw, who did have that early kind of mishap in between Madsai Caster and I can't remember who the other driver was, but he has managed to stay out a little bit longer and pip all of those drivers in the pit stop, and that's going to put him up to a net 5th, I think, in this race. We do now see Arriving Flame go in the pits. Zidane's getting pretty close now on Daniel Zaitsev, and he's going to want to try and make that move soon to try and get himself back up into P2 here. But although he did start on pole here, Wienity's looking pretty close on Red Taco inbound. You see the two. This is the battle for the top BMW drivers as well, because there is 3 BMWs out there. These two are right next to each other. As it looks like Red Taco inbound gets a real wobble on going down the last straight. And is that going to allow Rosenflow Racer to get down alongside him as well? Because Red Taco inbound is going to be out of position, although on the inside he's going to have to come back across. He does look at it and he does see the cars in there. Let's just watch this one and see if Rosenflow Racer can get through as well. So because of that little wobble on that last corner, going down the turn to the straight, he's lost 2 places down one straight here, and that's popped him back down into what will be 9th place. Mark Music is now in the pits. Let's see where he can pop out in relation to everyone else on the track. AMS Dillon coming around. Yeah, I think he's going to fall in behind all these drivers, but that was probably to be expected. Arriving Flame has got back out there. Where is he? He's in front of the 296 car of Adam Shaw. So it looks like, yeah, Adam Shaw has done well in his section of the pit stop battle, because he stayed out there and he's managed to come back out in a really good position now, because I think he's going to be somewhere maybe in the top 5 when all the pit stops do finally work their way through. Red Taco inbound now is 3 seconds off the back of Rise and Flow Racer. AMS Dillon is just making a move. Oh no, is he just wobbles it and he takes... He gets a bit loose out there and he does slam into the side of IXR Tool. I don't know if he's going to yield that place back or if he's going to just take it here, because so I think that was kind of his mistake. But the move was kind of done, but he lost control of the car. It wasn't like an aggressive in that kind of sense. He just hit the marbles, lost control of the car, and it kind of hit the side of IXR Tool, and that's going to allow Doug Balls now potentially to get past IXR Tool as well. Keeping on this one, Tim has lost a few places here. He was in the lead of all these guys, and he's now fallen back 3 places here. But AMS Dillon is now up to 12th place. Let's see what's happening with the guys near the back. I was looking to see where Ninja was in all this, because Ninja is looking pretty good out there. So Ninja has broken the field, the rest of the drivers out there, and he's now he's currently net 5th, but he's not net 5th, so he's currently 5th on the race, and he's probably loving that. I don't know when he's opting to pit here. We do have just over 12 minutes to go in this race. So as he was just explaining, I was just reading the chat there. So Dick Trickle was just explaining to Wolf there about the. If you see next to the number icons on the track, some people have a green rectangle next to their name, and some people have a number 1 in orange. Now, if you have a number 1 in orange, that means you do have to pit still. And if you've got a green marker next to your name, that means you have pitted. So although we have these drivers like Rise and Flow Racer, Wienity, Ninja, like they're all up there in the top 7, they still have to pit here. I'm just wondering, yes, Ninja's 36 seconds back on Parquinho, but let's see. What I'm interested in here is how Parquinho is going to pop out against Arriving Flame. Now, like I said, Arriving Flame is an XCL debutant today. He's having a fantastic race out there. I do love it when we get a new driver and he just kind of shines, because it does mean, because every time we get a new driver that's really, really good, it kind of just ups the standard of XCL, and that's what we want. We want to have the best drivers and the best community. And we do know the other driver has retired from this race. It was CGT. Unfortunately, I don't know what happened to him. I don't know if he had like a failure. I don't know if anyone can check on Discord there, but it's unfortunate for him. But as Parquinho now is coming, he's accelerating down the straight airs. It looks like Arriving Flame, though, will have the speed, but it does look like Parquinho has jumped him in the pit stops. So Arriving Flame did have that 2.2 second lead over Parquinho, but it looks like the undercut isn't working for anyone today. It's the overcut that seems to be the good strategy. Parquinho has now got out in front of Arriving Flame, so if Arriving Flame does want that 4th place in this race, he's going to have to do it again on the track. Let's just go through the front to back then again. So Dave is still out there in the lead, currently holding the fastest lap of the race. He has a 2-second lead over Daniel Zaitsev. Just behind Daniel Zaitsev is Zidane in 3rd place. Currently at the moment we have Ninja in 4th, but obviously these guys are yet to pit. They should fall down into the into the mid-table once the pit stops have happened. Weenity is behind him in 5th, and then Rise and Flow Racer is in 6th place. Now Parquinho is the lead pit stopper at the minute. He's currently in 7th with Arriving Flame 1 second behind him in 8th. Adam Shaw has had a good run in the pit stops, and he has made it back out into 9th place ahead of Mad Caster 4 seconds down the road. AMS Dylan is chasing him down. He's currently in P11. IXR Tool is in 12th place. He is just ahead of Doug Bors in what is a battle for 12th and 13th place, with Tim just behind him. So it's actually a battle for 12th, 13th and 14th. Malmsey has done a good job so far holding off the Disciple. That's been going on now for about 10 or plus minutes. Malmsey and the Disciple are having a battle here for 15th and 16th. Mark Music currently having a good race. He's out there in P17 currently, with Right Carts in P18. Joe Nose is holding out 19th place currently, with Forzy in 20th. Now we do know Red Taco Inbound was having a battle with Ninja and everyone in that front battle, Ninja, Weenity and Rise and Flow Racer, so we'll expect them to fall down somewhere into the back end of the top 20. Bimmer is out there in 22nd place with Salient G just behind him in a good battle for what is 22nd and 23rd. They have the two Parquinho and Arriving Flame just behind them, so I want to hope Michelin don't interfere with that one. Subsonic 10 is currently in 24th place, having a battle with Slasher for what is 24th and 25th. He just has a little wobble there. He just tries to pull back in on the track, but I don't know if that's Zuccaretes. No, it's not. So that is Slasher Knives got through him here. Subsonic 10 just had that place. That was a battle of the Aston Martins out here for what is 24th and 25th. Whoa, he goes completely sideways twice. What great car control. There, I'll just say that as he just spins out there. He just bet too hard. He went sliding to the right, sliding to the left, sliding to the right again. That was a great little bit of drifting there by Subsonic 10, and he opts to, looks like, retire from this race, or he's just, maybe his tires are just absolutely flamed up there, but unfortunately by Subsonic 10, he was, that might go on the old highlight reel tomorrow, I'm pretty sure. Zucaritis is currently in 26th place, TNT Palamo in 27th, and we have had 2 retirements from this race, as we do now see Weenity in the in the pit lane, having a pit stop. I don't know if he's just pitted there, but he's coming out now. So the question is where will he come out in relation to Red Taco Inbound? Like I said, this is that battle now for what is potentially like the top 20 positions. I don't know where Red Taco Inbound is in relation to Forzy and 20th. I just need to have a look at that. What number's Forzy? 994. I'm not sure where those guys are. I think they're miles ahead, are they not? Oh, yeah, they're about half a lap ahead. So let's see where Weenity does. So Weenity is, actually no, I reckon. Sorry, I must be getting confused here. I was confused when I did say about these guys finishing in the top 20. I think Red Taco Inbound must have had some sort of crash out there at some point, because I did think that Ninja and stuff were up in the top 15 and everything. So Weenity is going to drop in. Where's Mark Music? So he's dropped in what looks like P17. So I did think they were going to be in the top 20, and it seemed quite shocking that they were that far back. But Weenity has got himself up into P17 here. So we're just waiting on seeing what Ninja and everyone's going to do here. But Zidane now getting pretty racy here on Zaitsev as well. He's only 0.3 behind now. I think the battle between first, second and third might actually be settled in the pit lane. See, I always think as well, if I'm someone like Zidane right now, okay, I'm in 3rd place, I'm 0.3 behind Daniel Zaitsev. Now we can see that Dave is about to catch up with loads and loads of back markers, and that's certainly going to slow him down. If I was Zidane, I would just dive in the pit lane now and just allow those drivers to be caught up in the traffic and try and pit them. Try and do like the undercut, but for some reason these guys like to stay out late, and they don't use the traffic to their advantage, because we do know that the traffic will kind of slow these guys down. Because look, Dave has to get through 2 drivers here as he flashes him there, and it doesn't look like he's going to get out of the way. Oh, he does go in a bit late there, but even that there is going to slow him down. And Zidane, when he's only got 2 seconds off of the lead drivers, as you see again, Dave getting stuck behind this BMW. If you were someone like Zaitsev or Zidane and you dived in the pit lane early whilst that was happening, you could probably pip him, right? I always think that there's not enough of that kind of traffic management strategy when it comes to doing pit stops. But a lot of these drivers just like to pit on the last lap. I don't know why, but that's just their strategy. I mean, what do I know? I'm just a mere broadcaster. But yeah, I always think there's more to these strategies than meets the eye. But Sedan looking pretty racy now on Zaitsev. They both go past the back marker here, as it looks like he's going to try and take advantage, the number 118 of the Disciple on Malmsey. That is the Disciple on Malmsey. Yeah, I think he was trying to capitalise potentially on that. I have done a few of those cheeky overtakes myself. I want to make a note as well that Arriving Flame has now got back past Parquinho, so he is now in 6th place. We do see Rise and Flow Racer now opting to pit. I wonder if he's going to repair that damage. I would say with 4 minutes to go, it's probably not wise to do so. So the question is, where will Rise and Flow Racer come out in relation to Weenity? Weenity just letting the battling cars at the front get through as well. There's 2 drivers out there with the same. Oh, Dave does pit. Dave pits. So this is the leader of the race going into the pits with Zidane and Zaitsev now taking. Zaitsev will be taking the lead of this race. What is going on? Ninja out there. I think Ninja just wants all the other drivers to pit so he can, take the lead of this race. But yeah, he's currently out there in 4th place, having a really, really long stint. There isn't that many laps left, as it looks like Rise and Flow Racer is gonna. He must be repairing his damage then, by the looks of it, unless he didn't realise and he set it up wrong. Because Weenity is flying past him here, and that's going to allow even like Red Teco inbound is on the back of the track here. So Weenity. Yeah, it looks like he's opted to repair his damage. I think he's made an utter mistake there, or he's accidentally left changed tyres on. But that's not going to be good for him, as he's going to have a 30-second pit stop now by the looks of it. Very, very unfortunate. Zidane is still behind Zaitsev, as Dave is now exiting the pit lane and re-entering the track. He's going to go flying now with Ninja just coming down. So it looks like Ninja maybe wouldn't have got the lead of this race either way, but Ninja with 3 minutes to go is going to have to opt to pit soon. The question is Zaitsev and Zidane going to go in now on the same lap? There's probably 2, maybe 3 laps. Oh no, who's that? That was a green. Is that Tim SR3? Yeah, looks like Tim has had a bit of a crash out there. I think he was going sideways on RXR2 potentially there, but that's going to allow maybe Doug Bors to get a good run down the home straight. It does look like Zaitsev has pitted. Looks like both of these have pitted. Is Doug Bors going to make a move on Tim here? Tim lost control on that last corner, and this is a battle here for what is 11th and 12th in this race. Can Doug Bors attack the injured Tim with 2 minutes to go? He does take that early line in here. So this is Zaitsev in the pits, stationary. So Zidane has stopped. Zaitsev's having a really slow stop here. Is Zidane going to get back out in front of him here? Yeah, is he going to make it out in front? Yes. Is he going to get pipped in the pit stops? Look at that. This is what I was talking about, guys. It's all about the pit stops. So Zidane has managed to stop in his box quicker than Zaitsev, and he has lost the position here. And as Dave comes around the last corner, can Zidane... No, Zidane's... I think he's quite far down. I think Dave's going to cruise past these 2 people and have such a long lead here. So look at Dave. So Dave's coming down the home straight now. Zidane hasn't even hit the marker for going out here. So Dave is somehow, like I said, he's had a fantastic pit stop, because he's going to cruise out so far ahead of these guys. So although Zidane did have a better pit stop than Zaitsev, both these drivers have had a horrendous stop in comparisons to Dave. They've lost about 3 to 4, maybe 5 seconds on Dave out in the front here. Arriving Flame is now, he's currently taking that 4th place spot. He's some way back, about 20 seconds back off of the main guys, and Parquinho now in 5th, Adam Short in 6th. MS Dillon looking pretty racy on him for what is about for 6th and 7th. I will say now that Ninja is currently in the pit lane as well, so we'll keep an eye on where he comes out. I think Red Taco inbound and Rise and Flow Racer had really poor stops, and it looks like Rise and Flow Racer didn't even actually get his stop registered. But Ninja, let's see if he can get out somewhere near where Weenity is for that 16th, 17th spot. MS Dillon looking pretty racy on Adam Shaw. Can he get his way through? This will be a battle for what is 6th place in this race. Adam Shaw, like I said, he only needs 3 points in order to get into... oh no, Ninja's got to stop and go 30 penalty. Oh, that's such a shame for him. He was looking really good for a good top 20 finish. That's going to knock him way down the order. That is so unfortunate. I think he'll just drive across the start-finish line and just take that penalty, I'd imagine, as it looks like. Actually, with only 6 seconds to go, I think this is the end of the race, guys. I think this is going to be the end right here. So Dave is going to cross the line and take the win. Yeah, he slows down here, yeah, because he doesn't want to do another lap. Dave crosses the line, takes the win with Zidane in second, Daniel Zaitsev in third. Arriving Flame, our XCL debutant, is going to take 4th place in this race. Great drive by him, and he's raced again. Yeah, he's going to be the only rookie driver in the top 10 here. Great effort. Well done, Arriving Flame. A new star for the future, I'm sure. Parquinho is currently in 5th place. He's going to cross the line there. Adam Shaw just beats Emerson to the line by 0.1 of a second. Great drive by Mads Caster to take 8th place. IXR Tool coming around the last lap now. He's going to take 9th place. And Doug Bors, because of that damage to Tim, is going to take... so IXR Tool is going to cross in 9th place. Doug Bors is going to take 10th. Great little drive by Doug Bors. So he's going to be really happy with that. The Seapool is going to take 11th. He gets that position off Malmsey in the end here for 11th and 12th. Mark Music, great drive by him to take 13th place. The Ninja's going to cross the line now in 14th, but he is going to get a big time penalty, maybe 80 seconds, 90 seconds here, I think. I'm not, 120 seconds. Oh, that is terrible. Right Katz is going to take 15th. Weenity is going to take 16th. He's really happy with that one. Joe Knows is going to take 17th here. Great drive by him. He pips Forzy to what will be the 17th and 18th for the battle of the Mercedes there. Red Teco inbound does finish 20th in the end, with Bimmer in 20th, Salient G in 21st, Slasher Knives in 22nd. Tim is going to take 23rd spot. Rise and Flow Racer, I don't know if he's going to pit Tim around this last corner here, but as he finishes, because obviously Tim's in the pits here. I think if Rise and Flow Racer crosses the right line, he will pit Tim. And then Zucaritis is going to take 25th. TNT Palamo is 26th. And I said we have had a few retirements as well. The question is how many places is Ninja going to lose because of that penalty? I think he's going to finish like somewhere down in 23rd, 24th here. But as Rise and Flow Racer crosses the line, does he pip Tim? He does. So let's just wait for this race to finish. And then we'll see where Ninja finishes. I think with 120 seconds, he probably is going to finish what will be 24th in this race, which is a really disappointing finish for him because he looked really good for what would have been a great, fantastic P14 finish. It looks like Tim needs to quit maybe to the... I think Tim needs to quit to the pits here for it to trigger it. I just want to see, because obviously we don't see what the... unless I go to return to garage, will that trigger it? No. I need Ninja... I just want to see where Ninja's going to finish in relation to this, but we need Tim to quit currently at the minute. But that was a fantastic race, guys. There we go. So Ninja finishes 18th actually in the end, so that's not bad for him. He'll take that. 18th place for Ninja. I think that might just scrape him some positive XCL points. Tony Doc saying good debut from Flame. I think so, Tony. Dave must have been pumped in some outlap. Yeah, I know that was really impressive, Dave's outlap, and he did slow down at the end there because he didn't want to do another lap there. But that was great by him. Wolf is just saying, I think that's on the pit board is so bad you didn't see it until the last second. Yeah, Ninja's unfortunate, but 18th place isn't that bad considering you had a 120-second time penalty. You could have finished 14th. You finished 18th. That does promote Right Karts, Weenity, Joe Knows, and Forzy up a position. But I think actually, based off of everything I've seen today, I mean, it is easy to give the driver of the day to Flame, who is the XCL rookie out there. But actually, I think based off of what I know about Mark Music's, that's a weird word to say, Mark Music's 13th place, for me, is a driver of the day performance. He did a great drive out there, and I'm going to give it to Mark Music. So congratulations to you. And I will, just remember, guys, there is another race on in just under an hour's time. That is being streamed by Dick Trickle on the Dick Trickle Racing Network. So please make sure to join over on him. It's probably about 10 past 10 for the next race at Kyalami. So, I'll see you all over there, and good luck. And goodbye for now.